just actually seeing what this looks like, because this is the first time I've had it on this side of the screen. So, how's it going? Is it, you have a good view? Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am on my own at the moment. Tim had to go to work, so for a couple of days it's going to be just me. But we're heading off to Canungra. It's another hip camp we're going to, and hopefully it's going to be nice and peaceful. I'm after a nice relaxing weekend. Maybe a couple of walks, take Pablo out, have a bit of a play, check out the views, and you're my only company, so let's go. I just hope nothing goes wrong with this car. Firstly, adjust the seat. And Panda's looking after Pablo. Let's hit the road. Okay, as per usual, to pull over, because I can hear something moving around at the back, and nothing frustrates me more than a sound at the back, something's moving, and this is flying in my face. So let's sort this out.
A few minutes later.
Thing locked. Everything's flying out all over the place here. We didn't lock and load very well. Well, I didn't lock and load very well. I usually have help. All right. Take two. Ready, Pablo? I love the way Pablo just sits there and stares at me while I drive. He's a cute dog. Good morning, guys. So there's been a trend going on at the moment that's saying that we don't show you real van life. Not we personally, but a lot of people on YouTube, etc. don't show you what it's really like. Well, as I'm away without Tim at the moment, because he's working, I'm actually solo van lifing, and it's not as easy as you think. I mean, we ourselves even show you the nice fireplaces and the nice cozy setups, but I'm going to show you what it's really like in this vlog. Now, it's not pretty. Well, it has its good points. Like this morning, it's absolutely beautiful just to sit and enjoy the sounds of nature. But let me take you inside and show the state of the van. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call this vlog the reality of van life. Well, I might do. But I'm going to take you through and show you what actually goes on, which hopefully we do anyway, but being solo is actually a little bit different than when you've got a partner to help you. So let's hop in here. So this is, I'm in the van. It's quite dark because I haven't taken down the screens yet. So when we try and show you the van, it's all bright. Well, that's in its best state, I guess. So let me just turn you around. So this is the van. This is its tidy. This is pretty tidy, actually. I mean, there's stuff like locking stuff out and wine from last night. But apart from that, This is just an unmade bed that Tim usually makes. The blinds are still up because it is really early and I haven't done that yet. And at the front here, so I just spin it here. And at the front here, we have to get rid of our big pillows and stuff at the back. Pablo's dinner, and this is where we put all the stuff that we don't know what to do with when we're at the back here. So yeah, it can, actually it's quite tidy. It can get a bit messy. First things first, I'm going to take down the blinds because it's so dark in here and I want to tell you what I'm doing today, and I can't because it's dark. So that's the first protocol. I've already taken the first two down, so let's get the back down. So the back ones are much easier to do it from the back, but this happens. So everything falls out. So, when there's just one of you, normally I move those for Tim when he does it, but struggle town. Now that the back doors are open, I'm going to make the bed. Now I normally don't do this because it's a bit of a mission. Because it's a fixed bed, you sort of have to get on it and jump and it's so annoying, which is why we're changing it. But anyway, this is the reality of it right now. So if you're thinking of a fixed bed, this is what you have to do every morning. Firstly, you have to rescue your chihuahua. Just hold on a second. What, Papa? I feel like I should have Benny Hill music playing. Actually, I might. Oh. It's not even pretty, but Tim does a way better job, but that will do to put Pablo up there for now. Now, I will make breakfast, which is sometimes a mission as well. The van is just in a constant state of mess. This is what you have to understand. It's never the Instagram perfect setup. It's always stuff everywhere. As how tidy that you are, it doesn't matter. The smaller the space is, the harder it is to keep tidy, because there's nowhere to put anything. You take something out of a drawer, you place it somewhere, and I've just all shuffled things around. So we try and keep it as tidy as we can, but we do our best, and van life, it is what it is. So I've freshened up a bit now. I've gotten changed. It's got really hot, so I changed to something more suitable. So this morning, I am going to show you what the reality of van life at this vlog, but I'm also going to show you where we're staying, where I'm staying, well, me and Pablo. So we're at Canungra, and it's a beautiful little campsite, and I can't remember what it's called, and I have no service here, which is a plus and negative, I think. I like a bit of service. I like to stay connected, especially when I'm by myself, so I didn't know there was no service here. That's another little issue with van life you probably don't realise, because you probably think there's internet everywhere, and normally there is, but when you come out and you're booking a site, normally you're in between hills, or there's just nothing around. At the moment, yeah, I've got some movies downloaded, so just in case, we always do in the van. Now, we made that mistake once before. We have movies here, so I can still watch stuff in here. But yeah, just not being connected, and I don't know what's going on in the world. I can't call Tim, I can't do anything like that. I'm going to take you around the campsite and just show you what the facilities are like here. It's not too bad. I think if Tim's away, I almost rather be in a more populated campsite. I think I'd rather be with a lot of people, those crammed ones. I know it's not ideal, but for me, having people around, it's probably more my thing, or even stealth camping, just so I can get out and about and do something. So I'll take you around the campsite this morning. He says he's got 100 acres, and we can go for a walk all the way at the top. There's some rainforests and stuff up there. Hopefully the weather will stay nice for us. But I'm going to make a coffee first, because my days, I need it. So coffee time. I might clear all this away first. But yeah, this is the reality of it. You're constantly shuffling things from one place to another. Now, given Pablo is greedy, he gets a greenie every morning. It's just to clean his teeth. And he's had one of them already. And I've just struggled too with having a dog in a van. I just want to say before I make a coffee, is that they have to be tied up everywhere. And you can't just, like when you're in a normal house, open the door and let him go out. It's just not one of those things. So with him, I have to have him tied up all the time. I can't leave him in the car. I've got to take him everywhere with me. So sometimes that's a problem when you've got a little chihuahua that doesn't want to walk. And also if you're in a country that is really hot, like the 30-degree heat, I can't leave him in here at all. So if I want to dip into the shops, I can't. If I'm on my own, I have to wait for Tim. So because there's two of us, it's not such an issue because one of us can go out, one of us can stay back. We can just sort of do it like that. In winter, when we're on full time, which we don't know when, it'll be soon-ish. Depends on what you call soon. Yeah, we're going to have to think about chasing the colder weather. Just so when it's 15 degrees outside, I'm happy to leave Pablo in here for like 2 or 3 hours. He's fine, he just sleeps. But in the heat, we can't do that. So it really restricts us travel-wise and things we can see. And we prefer the winter anyway. I mean, it's off-season in most places, not a lot of people around. You still get to do everything you want. And it's good for little fella. So yeah, anyway, coffee time. This is we're gonna have to do something about this cupboard. So my inverter's on. I'm just wondering actually how much power I've got. I don't wonder if I can check the power if I've got no service. Is it on Bluetooth? I'm pretty sure. Let's check that out. I found the app and it is working. It is Bluetooth and it's 99%, which is good. Well, I didn't really use much last night. I did boil a kettle last night and I used gas. So it would have been fine. Normally I use the induction because I like the induction better than gas, but I think I needed gas for some reason. It's going down, but not much, now 98, but I'm just pouring some water. That's another thing you have to worry about, is power. Now, we have 600 watts of solar. I think that's correct. If not, I'll put the correct amount up here. We find that it works pretty well. I mean, we are in Australia and we have a lot of sun, so that helps. So I want my coffee. It appears we don't have any coffee. So, here it is this morning. So I think I'm going to just chill out here for an hour or two and then we'll take her on the campsite. Cheers. I wish I got that on camera. A horsefly came right up the back of me and I screamed and spilt my coffee everywhere. Yeah. So now tea. I had tea. Now my tea is gone. Let's show you around this campsite.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue.
There is quite a few sites just behind me and there's about 5 sites where we are. And it's quite a lot around. In front of me there is a little shop that sells drinks and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to take you up to the toilet block and let's see how that is. You can always tell a good place by its toilets. Someone was in there, so I didn't want a video in the toilets, but yes, very clean. And someone was actually cleaning it up there. So all in all, it's not a bad little campsite actually. He said it's going to be busy over the next few days. It'll be so hot. I really want to go for that walk up the top, but little man's not going to do it, and I can't leave him at the van because it's too hot. So we might just chill out here for a little while. I may go into town, I'm not sure. But this is the reality of it as well. Like if you've set up, like I have, I set up last night, like I wasn't sure if a storm was coming. So I set up the awning and all that. And the lights and all that jazz for last night. It was very cozy. But the problem with that is now I have to, if I want to go anywhere, I have to rip all that back up so I can get the van out. Normally, if I know that I'm going somewhere, I won't do any of that. I'll just park up and go to bed. But being in such a nice little campsite, I thought, oh, I'll put it all out and be nice for the night. But I think I prefer just to rip it all up and go for a drive. They're in pretty tight. Oh, got it. Tim does these really neatly so he can get them out next time. He's got to make sure it's nice for him when he does it again. Or me, I guess. Mission! Everything seems to be a mission when you're on your own. Or maybe I'm just not used to it. Let me know in the comments when you go out camping, or if you're a solo van lifer, especially when you first did it, is everything such a mission, or do you get used to it? Because at the moment I feel like a bit of a whinger, but I'm so used to being out with Tim, so I don't know if I'd rush to do solo van life. I guess you'd find things that are a little bit easier, or you just don't put all this stuff up. I don't know. Now for the mission of the fire pit. What do you do with the ashes? I have seen someone put the ashes in the bushes over there, so I think I might do the same. It's very hot. Because of the sun. Aha! It has handles! Right, I think I need to brush it out now. Because I can't put it in like that. Oh man. Okay, now this thing. Just stick it out like so. Oh, it is so hot out here, guys. I'm definitely leaving this morning, or today at least, and going to another stop, I think. Who knows where? But it's too hot to sit here with no service and be tied down, so. Good thing about our awning, it's a one-man job. So I've got everything up and it's now ready to pack up. All I have to do is roll it in. It's the best thing we've bought. Wow. It's the best thing we've bought, awning-wise. Anyway, let's get that in. Not sure if I'm supposed to brush this off, but it's not happening. I think that'll do it. Father's been a good boy through this entire process. Normally he's running around, but I've put him on top of the bed because, yeah. I think this little boy exhausts by just waking up every morning. Right, these buttons need to be pushed in or else they're going to be flying out everywhere. What else do we have? Yes, that will be shut. Don't look at the messy corner. All that stuff on the bed is stuff that I'm not actually sure what to do with, so I'm just going to leave it there until I move on. I'm meeting up with Tim tomorrow, so he can help me sort this stuff out. But yeah, I think we're almost ready. Totally mislatched these straws, guys. That would have been a little bit of an issue. Gonna latch all these ones as well. Okay. Right, we're ready to go. Just gotta hop off my block and pick that up. And we're down. Please hold. So we are off. Hopefully there's no rattles or bumps behind me. But thank you so much for watching this episode. It's a little bit disjointed, not our usual vlog. But I really wanted to show you what it's like being alone in here, and it's not all glam and nice pictures and hikes and all that sort of stuff. There is a little bit of downtime and a little bit of work to do, and yeah, a little bit of loneliness sometimes. I have Wee Man, but sometimes he he causes trouble more than helps me. But anyway, we are heading off now, wee fella, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and make a comment below and let me know what you thought. And would you do solo van life, or have you done it? Is it this hard? Will I get used to it? Not that I'll always be with Tim, but there are going to be weeks where I'm going to be on my own. So I just want to see. I think next time I won't put out the awning and I won't set up the whole thing. I think that's where I went wrong this time, because I felt a little bit trapped, and I like to be able to just pull up and walk out. And the hot weather, guys, oh my god, the hot weather wasn't doing me any favors, and yeah, cold weather all the way. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.